couldn't leave the barn.
Good. Yeah, because she's quite lofty, Gabby. You just have to make sure that she doesn't run, but that she's got to keep the RPMs up, because the second you lose the RPMs, you'll lose the steering.
Okay.
Good job.
I mean, she's had quite a growth spurt since she came. Like, she was fairly, like, flat backed, and she's still quite a bit higher behind at the moment.
Yeah.
And so I've had trouble really putting any weight on her. As you can see, she's quite...
I have a 3.5-year-old. Like that. You can just tell they're like pure noodle, right? Like, and they're not done.
Yeah.
I'm like, when you're 8, you'll be beautiful. Like,
yeah, exactly.
When you've like stopped and right now, yeah. Good.
Yeah, she's
Good
like a
job,
clean
Gabby.
5-year-old that still looks like a 3-year-old, and
Very
like some
nice.
3-year-olds. I'm really impressed with Gabby's coordination of colors today.
I know. And then Greta was standing next to them in her darker plum coat, and I was like, wow. You guys look like something out of a magazine.
Yeah, right?
Like
trainer,
trainer,
you really
student.
coordinated this outfit really good, Gabby.
Trainer, student.
It's funny you had the perfect pad for it.
It was so funny. I was like, you literally like shirt, polos, pad.
And it looks good on the horse.
Mm-hmm.
Very good. Yeah, and she's very much in that place, Gabby, where like, because of where she is in her growth, you've got to just connect her where she connects, which is in this kind of a little bit like right about where you've got her, like up direct. Like, she's not at a stage yet where you want to do too much, like, oh, I'm really putting the neck down, because she just can't balance there right now. Then like, since her butt is over her withers for the moment, right? She's just got to be a little bit soft, direct connection to your hand, a little bit like pull the highest point without feeling like it's on the verge of being inverted, or that it puts her shoulders down. You're doing a good job. Very nice. Good. Good. Very good.
Yeah, if she wants to just ride her into Baker's better, that's fine, because then she at least gets some consistency out of it.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure she would love it.
Yeah, that's fine. It's good for her anyways. I mean, she can ride a different horse too if she wants, but sometimes you learn looks when you're doing the same horse, you know?
Yeah. Need to figure it out.
She can ride that just fine.
Good.
Okay.
Very nice.
Yeah, that's fine.
You're doing a good job, Gabby.
I'm more comfortable, especially young ones, actually.
Yeah. Well, the nice thing when they're a little bit like pure like this is like you have like 2 jobs, right? Like forward and steering. Like that's pretty much it. Maybe 3, and a little bit of balance, right? Yeah. And she is not overly complicated in that. Good. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, definitely.
Good job. Yep, keep your
She basically
good.
She has an attitude in her brain sometimes.
I've been using the Canada.
Huh?
I've been using the Canada.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, good. Good. Good job.
She was like feeling totally different muscles through her legs after riding all these narrow horses.
Right, huh?
She was like, "Oh my God, my like hamstrings and the outside of my legs hurt." Like
Yeah.
I think because they're narrow.
Stirrups like 3
Yeah.
holes too.
I bet.
Yeah.
Because you can
Like,
actually
'cause
close
it's
rather
not
than being
wide,
like
yeah.
so spread
Yeah.
out and then
And like really use your hips differently.
yeah, totally. Something to keep in mind for you, Gabby, that we need a narrower horse, which isn't hard to come by after a Frisian, but
But still.
in general, yeah.
Scary chair coming by. What a good girl. I ain't afraid of no chair.
No, she's a good horse. Like she looks, but she doesn't do bad things.
Very good.
I think you should call her Twiggy.
Yeah.
I know, she looks like a Barbie doll.
Especially in all like
Yeah, exactly.
but it's a nice pink that's in fashion and in fashion now versus like pink like baby pink. It's more of this
That rose. Yeah.
rose pink.
Antique rose. We'll give it a fancy name.
I think that might be what that saddle pad is called, Desert Rose or something like that.
Oh,
Good. Yeah.
Very Sidonian, Julie.
Good.
I like the orange one that equestrian
Use the whole
Stockholm makes.
ring.
It's a
Yeah,
really
go down the
neat
ring a
one.
little.
new
there
one,
you go.
though?
Yeah, it's almost
That's
vermilion.
it.
I like. I
Good job,
like
Gabby.
vermilion, a reddish one.
I know what you're talking about. It's really pretty. You know, when you own a chestnut horse, buying colored anything is usually a bad idea.
That is true.
Good.
There's also a place right up here in Westlake where you can refill all these giant water bottles.
Oh, that's smart.
Filtered water, so you don't have to throw all that plastic away.
Oh, that's really
It's
smart.
called Primo. And it's right up the road in Westlake.
Good. Keep that circle. Yeah. Make sure you keep turning on the side where you have support. There you go.
Average price is 35 cents a gallon.
Good.
So I don't think we can go wrong.
Good. Okay. Let her trot. That's good. Very nice. And rhythm. Rhythm. Yeah. She just learns to keep her momentum between her 2 gaits. 3 gaits, really, but particularly between trot and canter. Good. Very nice. Super job. Good. Maybe she needs a little break.
I think
Yeah. Mare has a nice natural connection. Like a nice mouth and just like how her mouth, her head, her neck, and her back all like go together. Even though she's a little butt high right now, she just kind of like trots to it.
Yeah. Yeah, she's extremely uncomplicated to ride. And she's not, she doesn't want to be strong. Like,
Right.
like she never wants to lean into herself. She's like, oh, you put me there, okay, I'll hang out. And then you're like, a little softer, please. And she's like, oh, okay, that's fine. Like, she doesn't, I mean, I've ridden her for a couple months now, and I'm like, she's really uncomplicated. Like, I've put a handful of different people on her. Like, Olivia Williams rode her.
Uh-huh.
And she's just good, which is really actually nice to see, like a good-minded 5-year-old that's like nice cadence, but
Yeah.
really easy for people to ride.
Yeah.
Because I wasn't sure what I was gonna do with her, keep her, sell her, whatever. But the more I've seen someone else on her, I'm like, this is like someone's dream because she's
Right.
uncomplicated. So maybe I should